A lot of people in the world right now, they are failing to start up their businesses because they are in fear. They are fearing things that they don't know.
Welcome to the masterpiece, Timothy Hara.
The fear in their hearts is what is making them not to start any business. Yes, quite right, they've got that capital, but they're failing to invest that capital into a business which is going to be profitable. All they think is that if they were to invest that money which they are having, are they going to get it back, or are they going to have the profit? Are they going to continue with that business? These are the questions that comes in their minds. But let me tell you one thing. If you've got a negative mindset about that business that you want to start, then that business will be negative. And I've seen this, I've observed this. If you think that business is so tough to do, then which means even that business that you're going to start, it's going to be tough. Why? Because you put in front negative mindset which supposed not to be there. If you just want to start anything in life, whether it's business, whether you want to study, whether you want to do this and that, if fear comes first, then my dear, don't start that thing unless if you don't have fear. Some of us, we started business like with borrowed money. You borrow money from somebody and that somebody helps you, gives you. We didn't think about the business to fail. We only thought that we are going to do this and we are going to separate it so that we can give back the money to the owner. Fear has brought a lot of people down, and fear has made a lot of people in the world to fail, because each and every time, whenever they start that business, as long as there is fear in that business, if something weird happens in that business, they will start saying that this is why I didn't want to start this business. But if you were to remove that fear and replace it with confidence, I'm telling you, you're going to do wonders, because confidence will allow you, will open doors, and will make you be free, work freely, and do some extraordinary things in that business. Even that business will succeed. Why? Because you're going to be open on how to create things in that business. Some, they say that a grocery business is something that I don't want to enter because, or is something that I don't want to do because there are some little profit. But if there is some little profit, why is it that a lot of people, they are doing the same thing? Why is it that a lot of people, they are doing this grocery business? Why? Ask yourself this question and answer yourself. Just because you heard that there is little money. Fear makes us think about money. I love people who can challenge themselves to say they can do this. I love people who say that that business is easy to run. If I was the person who can run that business, I can do this and that. I love those kinds of people, because the more they are speaking positive things about that business, then which means that business will succeed. But if they are speaking negative, fear will come into their mind and that business will never do well. If that business won't do any well, if that business fails, then which means that these people, they can never succeed in their life, because they'll be fearing to fail, or they'll be fearing that that business won't go anywhere. They'll be just relying on working for some people. Now, remember, these jobs that we do work for some people outside there, they're just contracts. Now, if you lost your job with that contract ends, you be left stranded searching for more. But if you have a business somewhere that you've started, you are going to concentrate on your business no matter how the world will treat you, but you're going to overcome. Why? Because you know where to rely your life on. If you don't have any business, you're going to roam around the street and you're going to look as if you don't think. So fear is something that we need to get rid from us if you want to do good things, or if you want to do great in life. If it's just a business you want to start, just start. It is so difficult for you to start any business if you've got fear. It is so difficult to do anything in life if you've got that fear. Fear drags us down. Fear makes us poor. Fear makes us to go places where we don't want to go. Why? Because we have fear. But if we were to have that mindset that I can do it, I can face this, I can do that, then it's okay. Do you want to be great? Do you want to succeed in that business? Or do you want to start that business? My dear, remove that fear. Do you know that a lot of successful people in life, there is a point in life where they have to sacrifice something which they have? Some of them, they sacrificed the only money which they had for them, and they started their businesses. Until today, some people, they've succeeded. You're just thinking about what you're going to lose. You're thinking about what you're going to gain, and you're putting fear in front of you. I'm telling you, if you're going to do that, put that fear in front of you, then which means you are not going to do anything. You are always going to be called a failure, because fear will be directing you, fear will be overcoming you. Each and every day, if you are doing something or if you want to do something, sometimes be in a place whereby you can think about positive things. Sometimes find yourself around people who can encourage you good stuff. Find yourself among people who are doing great. Because a lot of people who are doing nothing, and a lot of people who've had failure before, they're going to initiate fear in you, such that that fear will be transferred to you, to the person who have never tasted that unsuccessful business. It's not every time for people to fail in the business unless that person doesn't think well. But if that person if that person is always positive and doing what is needful for the business, then that business will succeed. But if that person is not doing the needful to the business, then that business won't go anywhere. So fear is just a word, or fear is just a feeling, such that we embrace it to our lives so well, and it take over our lives so that we can never achieve anything. If we were to achieve big things, then we need to have confidence and we need to do something great. Think about ourselves first and think about what you're going to do. Sometimes we make plans that we fail to fulfill in life just because we've got that fear. So it's good and it's important to think about yourself and embrace confidence. Do not embrace fear. Fear will always destroy your life. Thank you.